Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Natter. It's great to be with you, and it's been a pretty exciting day for us, which we're going to tell you about tonight. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Natalie Healy-Shields. I work with Forever, and I have done for 15 years. My background is in marketing, and I joined the network marketing industry after having been made redundant twice, starting my family, and 10 years of my mum nagging me to take a look. So mum's been in the industry now for 25 years. Some people say, well, it's about getting in at the right time. I got in 10 years later than my mum and have overtaken her business. So it's down to how hard you work. I've introduced people into the company that have built a business really quickly, a lot quicker than mine. So again, it's down to how hard you work. So what do we talk about on Nat's Natter? We talk to people from the network marketing industry, and we also talk to people that have taken their business online since the pandemic and had to change their thinking to be able to get it to work. But tonight is all about our company, our industry, and it's a pretty special time because normally right now, once a year, we get taken to a global destination for our rally, it's called. So you qualify to go through building your business. You get all expenses paid when you're there. So your air travel, your 5-star hotels, spending money when you get there for 2 people. And it is just a massive celebration event with thousands of people from all around the world. So our company actually operates in 160 countries worldwide. Obviously, due to the pandemic, we're a business that also has had to change. We have gone totally online, which has been absolutely incredible for us because we have grown as a business. But our events are a little bit different because we're normally together, laughing, having fun, enjoying it, but we've had to take that online. So today, we were online with 15,000 people from around the world on Zoom for 4 hours. It's a 3-day event, 4 hours each day, and it was just absolutely incredible. A lot of fun was had by everyone. So if you're listening in and you were on it, then please comment in the comments. If you're listening live, tell us a little bit about the day and what was exciting. And of course, we launched our new products as well. So what I'm going to do now is introduce you to 2 people that I work with. One I've worked with for 13 years. So she's been on this journey very much with me. And another has been with me just for a couple of years, just retailing our products and earning a smaller income, which actually is what most people join for. Feel free as we go through to ask us any questions. Make sure you please share this onto your social media. You will have the chance to win a free C9 by doing that. For those of you that don't know what that is, C9 is our top selling 9-day weight management program. It's absolutely incredible. We get incredible results from it. Our customers love it, and it's worth £114, and you will get that for free. Simply share this and I will draw it in the next couple of days from the different social media channels. So you'll find me on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on my podcast as well on Spotify under Nat's Natter. So get sharing as quick as you can to be in a chance to win. Right. Let me introduce you to my guests. We have got the amazing Tina Gillies and the amazing Emma Crocker. So Tina, let me start with you. Just introduce yourself. Tell people who you are, what your background is, and why you got started with us.
Evening all. So yes, my name is Tina Gillies and I'm a physiotherapist by profession. I was a physio for 16 years and I absolutely loved what I did, worked both in the NHS and in private practice, and wasn't really looking for anything else. But nearly 13 years ago now, I stumbled upon Forever, I suppose you would say, and was really, really interested in the products, used them myself, used them with some of my clients, and had great results with family as well. And, family have always got aches and pains and digestive problems, haven't they? So I just started recommending the products alongside being a physiotherapist. I didn't realise, but at the time I was quite worried about the future because I needed to sort of have a bit more flexibility. There were days when I'd end up taking the kids along and plonking them in the physio waiting room because a patient would arrive, I wouldn't have the childcare, and just have to take them with me, which was fine. They weren't neglected or anything. But that coincided with back in sort of 2008, 2009. We were on the tail end of another recession, I suppose. And some months I didn't get quite as many patients through the door, which I know, some people are struggling with that now because they, can't have as much work. So I just thought, maybe I can bump up my income a little bit. I was quite worried about the future, but didn't really get how I could do anything more because I knew I couldn't do any more physiotherapy hours. And then, things just kind of snowballed. And in about 18 months, my part-time income from Forever was really, really growing. And after about 3 years, it had exceeded what I could earn as a private physio, which I didn't see coming. I wasn't a businesswoman. I certainly wasn't a saleswoman. But I just fell in love with the products because I'd felt the benefits and I'd seen so many people get really good benefits with them.
We didn't even know each other, Tina, did we? So
random passing on the stairway at my physio clinic.
So people think, where am I going to find my customers? Where will I build my team? And we were simply just a random meeting. I was coming to your clinic to see somebody else. We passed on the stairs and we got chatting, exchanged numbers. And that was that, if you like. Alternatively, Emma, just introduce yourself and how you came across the company, because it was very different really to Tina.
Yeah, good evening. I'm a secondary school teacher and I actually teach Nat's children. Well, I'm not the oldest one anymore, but I came across the products through a friend of a friend and started drinking the gels. And then actually it was through one of Nat's children that they said, oh, Mum does that. So suddenly I'm talking to Nat and decided to try more products and then went into the business. But I definitely came in through the products and trying them and just realizing how great they were.
And that's, pretty amazing really, because we do get so many people that join us as a result of using the products first. So again, people think, well, how am I going to build a team if they're looking to go into the team building side of what we do? And so many people do come from using the products because, like you, Emma, you're naturally recommending them to people anyway, which we do in everyday life. I mean, if we think of it right now in the pandemic, what have we done the most is recommend what to watch on Netflix. So we do this all the time, or where to get the best takeaway from, or who's doing takeaway food right now. So we do this all the time, but we get paid for doing it in our industry because the company don't advertise at all. We are all just self-employed under the umbrella of Forever, and we get paid directly to promote these products. So everyone joins for different reasons. So, what would you say, Tina, give us some examples of different reasons that people have joined you over the past 10 years, 12 years. 12 years, is it? Oh, your sound's gone.
Mute. We can't hear you, Tina.
Oh, there we go.
You've gone again.
Unmute yourself. I muted at the same time.
I think I unmuted and you muted at the same time. So lots and lots of different reasons. For some people, it is just that extra income, £200 to £400 a month, which can make a real difference to the household. It's a summer holiday, or it's a top up on the mortgage or whatever. Other people, it might just be to pay off some debt. Some people want to travel more than they can actually afford to travel. Other people might want to travel to somewhere a bit more luxurious. I mean, anyone would take anywhere right now, wouldn't they? Gosh, just to get on a plane or anywhere, a bit of sunshine and a beach. Some people want to put their children in a different school. They might want a new car. Other people, it's not necessarily that sort of finances. We get some older people, when I say older, probably my age onwards, whose pensions aren't really the size that they need to sort of continue living the lifestyle that they have. So we can help them to earn what we call our royalty income, to give them that pension style income. And other people want the personal development. So for me, the income wasn't it was there and it was great, and I'm not going to give the income back. but the personal development is absolutely fantastic. So I've actually had some people come and work with me who don't necessarily want the extra income, but they want to be part of something where they can develop as a person. And I think for me that was huge, because I was definitely kind of a mum and a physio, and I'd kind of lost Tina somewhere. And over the years, you know, the personal development has been fab. So we get people that want that side of things, people that want to build their confidence, and some
And
that
I know, Emma, talking about confidence and finding you again. Emma, I know that's been something that Forever has given to you in your very short time
it
working.
wasn't. I remember joining, and it wasn't even part of my why. It was, my why was I wanted a couple of £100 a month to buy extra bits, you know, those nice things. Like I've mentioned before, we went on holiday, and I always remember this, when one of my kids going, "Can I have one scoop of ice cream?" And I just went, "No, have 3." And it was like that. Woohoo! Yay! So it was those little extra things, and buying things for me, but actually, that makes me sound quite superficial. It wasn't. It was about having that little bit of control that was all about Emma. It wasn't about mummy or the teacher or the friend. It was just Emma. And that, for me, now has become the biggest thing about Forever. I found a community. I found Emma again, and my self-confidence, like you just said. Yeah, I never would have dreamed to do it. I'm a teacher, but doing something like this, oh my goodness, God, no. But I've done it, and I love doing it. It's quite exciting sharing this really wonderful opportunity.
I think
So, little bit. Go on, Tina. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say the other thing, which I was going to say, which Emma has just pointed out there. Over the last 12 months, we've had a lot of people joining the team that have wanted that sort of sense of community and feeling part of something. So they've been furloughed or they've been made redundant. They're doing something from home, and they feel quite solitary and lonely. And they've seen what we do and how we all do it together, and they've jumped on board because of that. They want to be part of that community rather than just sitting there working on their own.
You feel so valued. There's no disrespect to my teaching career, but that can often feel quite lonely, and you don't get a pat on the back. And even sometimes the smallest thing you do, someone there is going, "Well done." Or there's also a sharingness about Forever, which I love. And at the beginning, I was a little bit, "So I can use your photo and put it on my page?" You sure? But you can. Everyone is so open and wants you to do well. So that is fantastic. Yeah, it still surprises me.
I've just popped up on the screen there our team hashtag, because if you just search the hashtag Power Team Together, it will show you a little bit of the community spirit that we've had from our event today, because literally we've all been together online, and it has been incredible, and it has been a massive thing bringing people together through the pandemic. And you know, we've got people at the one end of the scale, 18 is our youngest working with us, right up to, you know, the retired, who are some, like Tina said, wanting to top up their pension, but others actually just wanting those friendships and, you know, to come together with that team spirit. So we are a family-owned company. So it was brought to us today from the USA, where we are born and our home office is. And it's been the same family that have owned us for over 40 years. We don't have any shareholders at all. It's totally privately owned, which is pretty unique to the network marketing industry. And we're totally cash rich and debt free. So tell us a little bit about that, Tina, because I know you've been to a few of our properties around the world.
Yeah, so again, 12, 13 years ago, I was very much a mum and a physio. I didn't really understand anything about business, stability of business, or anything like that. But we have bricks and mortar head offices in every one of our, or nearly every one of our 160 head offices around the world. And so they're owned outright by the company. So we have all of that property, we have cash in the bank, and we don't have any debts, mortgages or loans where we owe money to anyone. So what that means is it's a very stable company to work with. And I didn't understand that at the time. The family owned bit I really liked, because I knew if I was going to put my time and effort, I wanted to be working with a company that understood that there's going to be times when I can't do as much, you know, because I've got the children, 2 and 7. They're much older now. But the, you know, cash rich and debt free is absolutely incredible. And in the last 12 months, that's been a really, really fortunate position to be with a company that is that stable, because there isn't that negative knock-on effect to the company and therefore us in times of crisis, I suppose you would call the last 12 months.
And if we look at our product range, I mean, it's nothing new. It's something that people use on a daily basis. So you're not trying to recommend products to people that they've never even used before, because we all brush our teeth, wash our hair, use deodorant, and use skincare. Now, when my mum started in this company 25 years ago, nearly 25 years ago, you know, a lot of people hadn't heard of aloe vera. But now, pretty much, I would say 9 out of 10 people at least have heard of aloe vera, if not more. Now, Tina, using your physio science head, tell us a little bit about our aloe vera and what's so special about it. And don't forget, guys, to like and share this, because you can win our C9, which is one of our best selling products, and you'll get to experience aloe vera right there.
I love that, your physio science head. So yes, being a physio in the past for 16 years, I was very, very cautious about using a product range and recommending a product range. So I did, you know, do a lot of reading, and I spoke to sort of company doctors, people that were working within the company that, you know, really knew what they were talking about. And aloe is absolutely incredible. It has numerous health benefits, and we just use the inner leaf gel, so that real gooey bit in the middle of the plant. We don't use any of the green outside, because that's, you know, don't need that for your body. And it's just fab. It gives you lots of energy. It's a great vitamin, multivitamin, multi-mineral. It's got lots of digestive enzymes in there. It's really great for your hair, your skin, your nails. I mean, everywhere around the world, people are slathering aloe vera on their skin straight from the plant. I find it much easier to just have a tube of that inner leaf gel. And, you know, carrying an aloe leaf around is just not really going to work. In some countries it does. You can just put it in a basket, but I don't want it in my sports bag. And then it's also great for your digestive tract, so your digestion and everything that's, you know, connected with that. We won't go into details, but really, really good for the digestion. Great for your gut, so keeps all your gut health tip top. And it also can have really, really sort of great benefits on your joints, and just generally a great health tonic. And I've been drinking it, both the children have been drinking it for over 12 years now. It does have a bit of a unique taste. So we have an Natter, which is in the yellow bottle, which tastes like aloe vera, but then we have some sweet ones as well. So we've got a peach, we've got a cranberry and apple, and today we launched a limited edition mango flavour, which is delicious. And then we also have one that has some joint supplements in, which was the one I used in my physio clinic a lot. It has glucosamine and chondroitin in. So yeah, that's as sciencey as I will get. But yeah, I love the products, and I love recommending those.
And what I love about our company is, you know, we've had pretty much a stable product range for 40 years. You know, there's a lot of new companies that spring up, that disappear, or companies that, you know, every week, every month there's a new product being launched. And, you know, forever, some people may think, you know, it's not as exciting because there's not that new product all the time. We have maybe 3 to 4 new products a year. So our product range is really built on 20, I would say, bestsellers around the world. And like Tina said, we've just launched some exciting new products today for this year, which is mango flavored aloe gel. I know my daughter, my 4-year-old, is going to absolutely love that. Well, she's nearly 4. I'm giving her 2 months advance there. And also a brand new shampoo and conditioner. Can't wait to get my hands on that one. They're available on Monday. And also we've got a really nice body wash. Now, we had a great body wash that was taken off the market, and basically we all loved it so much, we're like, we want it back, and it's come back, but even better. So I can't wait to try that one. And we've got some amazing new samples available, so if you're listening in and want to try the samples, then get in touch with us and we'll pop you some in the post, and you can have a little trial of those. So really, the product range, we're covering aloe drinks, personal care, sports and weight management, skincare, beehive products, and daily care. And you'll kind of build your business.
And animals. That was my dog. Animal care.
I use them all on my dogs as well. And really, it's a bit like a buffet table. So you will pick the products that you like the most and enjoy the most and are passionate about. So which group of products would you say, Emma, are your best sellers that you focus your business on?
Oh, the drinking gels, but recently The oh, good question. The deodorants, actually, I do sell quite a lot of the deodorants.
So the
I
daily
think that's
care products.
Pardon?
So the daily care products.
Yeah, the daily care ones, I think most of the time. Yeah, lots of people buy those because actually everyone uses them. You can swap a toothpaste and try the new one. You can try the deodorant. So yeah, I think that's my biggest one.
So that's, you know, the beauty of it. People are using these products anyway. They just don't know our brand because we don't advertise like big companies do. You know, our advertising comes from people like myself, Tina and Emma, saying simply, try it, see how you get on. If you don't like it, you've got a 60-day money back satisfaction guarantee. I mean, could you imagine going back to the high street saying, I've used all this product, I want a refund because I didn't really like it? Yet you can do that with us. So Emma, you got started with us, as you said at the start, just to earn a little bit of extra money. So retailing the products, you know, looking at, what would you say on average per month you're earning from your retail income?
Realistically, between 200 and 400. Probably, I always get a case credit, so it's around 300 to 400 a month, which is great. But actually, a lot of that I put back in because I'm a little bit OCD with the products, and I don't want to sell them if I haven't tried them, even though I know that someone else might react differently or have a different thing that's going to happen. So I always make sure I kind of buy another thing to try.
Make sure you're trying another thing. And what are you doing with your income for you and your family?
Well, I've been buying things for me, actually.
Which is a nice place to be because as a mum,
totally
we know that we always put ourselves at the end of the list. So having that bit extra every month, you're able to do your, I know you've got a bit of a clothes fund going on, Em. I know that's your thing.
I do, yes. A shoes fund and trainers and things. But no, I do put things aside. It's been very good for when, like I said, with the ice creams, or if there's bigger things, like if Albert says, Mummy, can I go and do this sports trip and things, we've got the money to do it, but to be able to dip into that and say, yeah, I can do that. Or even something simple, like we went out for lunch today and I paid. It was outside, don't worry. But it's really rewarding to feel that I've done that bit. It's my pot and it's come out of me. So yeah, that's been really, really fabulous.
Brilliant. So next step for you, Em, is going on to developing a small team and going on to earning, you know, on average, developing a team, maybe, you know, in time you'll have 15 to 25 people. So maybe you're introducing 3 or 4 yourself and helping other people do exactly the same, which is how I started. You know, I started just wanting to retail, but I had a couple of friends that said, well, Nat, I want to earn a little bit of extra money too. Show me how. So going on to that, you know, you can develop an income of £800 to £2,000. And I know you're making the steps now to do that, Emma. You've got a few people in your team. So you're going to do that alongside being a part-time teacher. So what's that going to look like for you and mean to you? And what's your plans with it, really?
So my plan really is, at the minute, it's small pockets of time, which I love about this. I think sometimes it can feel a bit daunting that, oh God, where am I going to fit it in? I literally don't have time to make dinner, let alone run a business. But you can. And it's that consistency of a little bit every day I'm finding is working much better for me. I would love to build a team. Again, as my confidence is growing, I'm finding that I'm thinking that's more achievable, but also the support that's there. You know, you're never alone. If you want to be on your own, that's fine, but there's always someone just to say, like, this is what you could do, or how about this, or look at the units and do some more training. So that for me is my next step of trying to work.
Yeah, so the units that Emma's talking about is all of our training is online. You know, much of it we run through Facebook groups, which we give you access to, or coming online. We do lots of trainings together on Zoom as well. So we're really there to hold your hand every step of the way, but it's totally flexible to go around everything that you're doing right now. You can then go on and develop what we call a royalty style income. So Tina, this has been very important to you in the last few years. If you can explain that to our listeners, that would be amazing.
So the royalty style income, which you can achieve quite quickly, is, you know, from helping other people, and it's where the company pay us, continue to pay us for the kind of the hard work that we put in at the start. So I did work really, really hard in those first few years. And due to personal circumstances, you know, life throws some pretty big curveballs at us sometimes. So over the last, you know, 5 or 6 years, I've had a couple of very large curveballs myself. And it's meant that I needed to take some time out for family reasons. And Forever was there. It kept paying me. And I reckon if I was in a job, I'd have lost my job because I would have had to just take the time off. You know, it was a good 6 months and I couldn't work at all. And if I was running my physio clinic, I hate to think what would have happened, because I would have had to get other people in to run it. And I didn't even have the kind of, you know, it was a very stressful time. I needed to completely step back. And Forever was there paying me month in, month out, my full amount. You know, it didn't drop. And just knowing that that was there took an amount of pressure and an amount of stress away, which enabled me to just, you know, deal with the things that I needed to deal with, look after the people that I needed to look after. And building an income is incredible, but, you know, it's not all about an amount of money. It's the security that having a definite, you know, payment each month to live the life that you're living, you know. And it's not about, you know, luxury yachts and things like that. I mean, it's about, I don't have a luxury yacht, before anyone can I come out on your yacht? But, you know, it's just having an amount of money that, you know, pays your bills, gives you a nice life, but isn't dependent on me working 40 hours a week, and that I can take the time when my children need me. Even now, if I need to dip out 1 week, I can take the time out. I can pick and choose when I work. And when those big life sort of hiccups come, not hiccups, but, you know, tragedies come along, Forever is there and looks after us financially, which has been absolutely priceless.
Which has been, yeah, totally incredible for you from that point of view with tragedies. Whereas for myself, you know, I worked really hard for 10 years. I've been #1 in the UK for 5 years now, got to one of the biggest businesses in the world. And that doesn't come without hard work. I was a single mum with some big goals for my children to give them that financial security. And then had a surprise little girl at 40. And the last 4 years, I've enjoyed such a balance of time. I've stepped back from my business working as hard as I did, although I still, you know, touch it every day, do a little bit every day, keep it ticking over, still introducing new people, but it's given me the pleasure of time, and that's the real beauty of it. And this royalty style income is willable as well. So we can all pass this on to our children, which is just incredible peace of mind. I said at the beginning about our global rally that we're on online at the moment, but our company give us 2 incentive trips each year that you can qualify to go for. It took me 5 years to achieve my first chairman's bonus check, which you'll be seeing on Saturday. So we'll be given those. So I didn't do that quickly. It's a percentage of the company profits they give out to qualifying businesses that are introducing new people and doing so much volume. Tina got hers within her first 2 years, was it?
Yeah, about 3, just coming up to 3.
3 years in her business. My sister achieved it within her first year. So it's down to how hard you work and the trainings that are in place. And I like to say, you know, they're pretty damn good now and there to help you. So you can achieve those and the global travel as well. And we've traveled the world to some incredible places and parted together with our kids as well. It really is the most incredible program and opportunity. And right now, you know, life has changed massively for a lot of people. So, you know, if there's anything that we have said and you're thinking, do you know what, this might just be for me, I want to find out a little bit more, you will never know unless you reach out to us. And, you know, I had a really interesting conversation with a new person in my team who's actually known me for 15 years of my business. She's only just joined me, and she said, well, it's because you're so successful, I didn't want to let you down. And I thought that was really interesting, because most people join us just to earn £200-300 a month. And that is very simple to do. And this lady is absolutely smashing that now, alongside being a mum to triplets at age 5. And she's bringing in that extra bit of money as well. So, you know, this is your business that is no pressure. It's totally down to you and what you're wanting. Our job is literally to be there to support you and help you and give you everything that you need to get you up and running. So don't forget, guys, like and share this video, whether you've just joined us now or you're listening in after, to be in the chance to win a free C9. Any questions that you've got, please come to us. You can reach out to Tina on Facebook, Emma on Facebook, myself on Facebook, or whatever channel you're listening in on, and we would gladly answer your questions. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you tonight, ladies. Thank you for giving up your time. And I look forward to seeing you on the event tomorrow.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
With you all, and let's see your businesses grow. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Bye.